Welcome, my dear students. Our session today is about operations on decimal numbers. Let's start with adding and subtracting decimal numbers. The first one, we have 18.7 plus 5.46. The first step, be sure that you have the same number of decimal places. Here we have two decimal places, 6 and 4. Here we have only one decimal place. So add 0. Now we have the same decimal places. Start adding now. 0 plus 6 equal 6. 7 plus 4 is 11. 1. Carry of 1. Okay, now we have the decimal point. So put the decimal point. 1 plus 8 is 9. 9 plus 5 is 14. 4. And carry of 1. Now 1 plus 1 is 2. So the result is 24.16. The next one, 2.32 minus 0.214. By the same way, I'll add 0 because here we have 1, 2, 3 decimal places and here we have only 2. So add 0. Start subtracting. 0 minus 4 can't be, so 0 will become 10 and I'll borrow from 2, so 2 becomes 1. Now 10 minus 4 is 6. 1 minus 1 is 0. 3 minus 2 is 1. Now, don't forget to write the decimal point. Then, 2 minus 0 is 2. So, the result is 2.106. Okay. Okay, let's try to solve some exercises. Now, by the same way, here we have two decimal places and here we have 3, so I'll add 0. Then I'll add 0 plus 2 is 2. 5 plus 3, yes, 8. 1 plus 5 is 6. Now it's turn to write the decimal point. 2 plus 9 is 11. I write 1 and carry a 1. 1 plus 1 is 2 plus 7 is 9. So the result is 91.682. The second one, we have the same decimal places. Here we have 2 and here we have 2. So there is no need to put 0. 5 minus 4 is 1. 7 minus 3 is 4. Now write the decimal point. 9 minus 5 is 4. And 8 minus 0 is 8. Here we have 100. We don't have decimal places, but here we have a decimal place. Or we have decimal places in the second one, but we don't have decimal places here. So I want to add decimal places, but before you add decimal places, you should put a decimal point to the right. Then I'll add 3 zeros for 3 decimal places. Now let's start subtracting. 0 minus 5 can't be, so I'll borrow from 1. The first 0 is 10 and 9 here, 9, 9. 9 and 1 will be 0. Okay, 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 2 is 7. 9 minus 1 is 8. Now put the decimal point. 9 minus 5 is 4. 9 minus 8, 1. And that's all. So the result is 14.875. Okay, it's very easy. Now we want to know how to divide by 10 or 100 or 1000. Okay, look at here. We have 653 divided by 10. In this case, we will count a number of decimal places equal to the zeros in the divisor. Okay? Okay, let's start. For example, here we have 653. We have 3 places. I'll count only one place from the right, then I'll put the decimal point. Why only one place? Because we have 10 and 10 has only 1 0. So I write 65.3. So count from the right, only one place and put the decimal point. By the same way, 125 divided by 100. In this case, I'll count, yes, 2 places. What about here, 24 divided by 1000? I'll count 3 places. Okay, so here, count only 2 places. 2 places here because we have 100, so 1.25. Here I'll count 3 places, 1, 2, 3, and put the decimal point. Of course, the 0 on the right in the decimal places, we can erase it. It has no value. Okay, here 24 divided 1000. I have 3 zeros, but I have only 2 digits here, so I'll add 0. Okay, so I'll add 0, then the point, and 0, and the whole number. Okay, here we have a decimal point. In this case, we will move it to the left a number of places equal to the 0. So here I'll move it to the left only 1 place because we have only 1 0. So the result will be 1.25. By the same way here, I'll move the decimal point to the left. How many places? 2 places. It will be here. Okay, so we have 0.3625. Okay, so if we don't have a decimal point, okay, imagine that the decimal point is here on the right, then move it to the left a number of places according to the number of zeros in the divisor. So here 1 place, 2 places, and so on. Now we have a decimal point, just move it to the left a number of places equal to the number of zeros in the divisor. Okay, now we have an exercise or a word problem. Nahla bought a washing machine for 7,950.75 pounds and a TV for 5,200.025 pounds. If she had 15,000 pounds, how much money was left with her? Okay, she bought washing machine and TV. So let's calculate what she paid. She paid the price of washing machine plus the price of TV. So let's add. Here we have 3 decimal places and here we have only 2. So add 0. Let's add 0 plus 5 is 5. Then 5 plus 2, 7. 7 plus 0, 7. Now put the decimal point. Okay, then 0 plus 0, 0. 5 plus 0, 5. 9 plus 2 is 11. 1 carry up 1. 8 plus 5 is 13. Okay, so she paid 13,150.775. We want to calculate the money left. The money left means the money she had minus the money she spent or she paid. Here we have 15,000. We don't have decimal places, but here we have a decimal place. We have 3 decimal places. So I want to add 3 zeros, but before you add 3 zeros, you should add the decimal point. Okay, now let's subtract. 0 minus 5 can't be, so I'll borrow from 5. The first 0 is 10 and the other zeros will be 9 and 5 will be 4. Let's start. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 7 is 2. 9 minus 7 again 2. Decimal point, then 9 minus 0 is 9. 9 minus 5, 4. 9 minus 1, 8. And 4 minus 3 equal 1. Okay, 1 minus 1 is 0. So the money left is 1,849.225. Okay, so it's very easy to add or subtract decimal numbers, also to divide decimal numbers by 10 or 100 or 1000. I hope you have understand our session today. Next session, we will learn how to approximate to the nearest 10, 100,000, 10,000 and 100,000. Thank you very much for watching. See you next session and goodbye.